He has everything: prestige, history, sparkle. Yet in recent years, Mercedes-Benz has faced a question that's existential, even for a giant of the automotive world. How do you stay on top when everything is changing? When the combustion engine is dying out, luxury is being redefined, and electromobility is no longer a vision but a requirement? The answer could be Vision Iconic, a name chosen deliberately, because this car is more than a show car. It's a statement, a declaration of intent, and perhaps the key that could save Mercedes-Benz. In October 2025, on the stage of its world premiere in Shanghai, stands a vehicle that looks as if it stepped out of a dream. A hood that seems to go on forever. Lines so fluid they feel cast from a single piece of metal. And then that grille, illuminated, majestic, unmistakably Mercedes. The Vision Iconic is inspired by the golden era of automotive design, the 1930s. A time when cars still had character, when form and function were one. And when Mercedes dominated the world's roads with models like the 540K and the 300 SL. Chief designer Gordon Wagoner puts it this way: this show car is the essence of Mercedes-Benz. A sculpture in motion, a homage to timeless elegance, and at the same time a statement for the future. The message is clear. Mercedes doesn't just want to go electric. Mercedes wants to rewrite the definition of luxury in the electric age. For over 100 years, every Mercedes model has carried the same pride on its front, the iconic grille. And that is now being reinvented. On the Vision Iconic, it's more than a design element. It's pure symbolism. A broad chrome frame. Behind it, a smoked glass structure with a luminous contour. The star on the hood shines bright, not as a relic of the past, but as a beacon for the future. Inspired by legends like the W108, the W111, and the majestic 600 Pullman, the new grille builds a bridge between history and modernity. It's a face that says, we know where we come from, and we know where we're going. What the Vision Iconic has under the skin is at least as fascinating as its exterior. Here, Mercedes presents technologies that could revolutionize driving in the years to come. One highlight is the newly developed solar paint, an ultra-thin photovoltaically active layer that turns sunlight into energy. No add-on modules, no glass panels. The entire paint of the car generates electricity. According to Mercedes, the energy theoretically suffices for up to 12,000 kilometers per year, powered solely by the sun. It sounds futuristic, but it's real. The solar cells are made from recyclable material, use no silicon or rare earths, and operate with an efficiency of around 20%. Even when parked, with the vehicle switched off, energy is being produced. But that's not all. Beneath the surface of the Vision Iconic runs a novel neuromorphic computing system. This technology mimics the way the human brain works. Fast, efficient, and capable of learning. For autonomous driving, that means the car recognizes traffic signs, pedestrians, and lane markings in a flash, reacts intuitively, and consumes up to 90% less energy than today's AI systems. The goal? Level 4 autonomy. Fully automated, safe, relaxed. On the highway, the driver can sleep, watch movies, or simply enjoy the view. A car that parks itself, drives itself, and feels like a living room on wheels. Open the door, and you step into another world. No displays, no plastic buttons. Instead, an interior reminiscent of a stylish Art Deco lounge. A continuous bench seat in deep blue velvet. Brass-colored door handles set in mother-of-pearl inlays. Light that gently glides over the interior's contours. In the center floats a glass cylinder, the so-called Zeppelin, a masterpiece of craftsmanship and technology. It awakens with an analog animation when the door opens, inspired by fine chronographs. The 4 gauges in the dashboard symbolize time, precision, and calm. One of them even functions as an AI companion that responds to voice, emotion, and gesture. The floor is laid with straw marquetry, a 17th century craft technique that Mercedes reinterprets here. Every line, Every structure is perfectly aligned. It isn't overblown opulence, it's the finest understated luxury. As Gordon Wagoner says, the combination of heart and mind, that is the essence of our design philosophy of sensual purity. The classic steering disappears. The steering wheel is no longer mechanically connected to the wheels. Instead, an electrical system transmits movement to the steering axle in a split second. That reduces weight, saves space, and allows entirely new interior design ideas. In combination with rear axle steering, the Vision Iconic handles with playful ease. A vehicle of this length suddenly maneuvers as precisely as a compact car. And the system is safer. No play, no vibration, no wear. Starting in 2026, this technology is slated to be available in the EQS facelift, so Mercedes is already testing for real-world use. Mercedes extends the idea of luxury beyond the car itself. At the Vision Iconics premiere, the company presented an exclusive capsule collection. 6 outfits inspired by the vehicle's color concept. Dark blue, silver gold, refined and discreet. This fashion collection translates the car's philosophy into wearable art, a homage to the 1920s and 1930s. Designed for Shanghai Fashion Week, it unites craftsmanship and modernity, fashion and mechanics. In parallel, Mercedes is releasing the Iconic Design Book, a manifesto of the new design era. Interviews with CEO Ola Källenius and design chief Gordon Wagoner explain how Mercedes intends to stand out from the mass of sameness. It's not just about cars. It's about identity, about the courage to be different, about the realization that luxury doesn't have to be loud to be powerful. The truth is, Mercedes stands at a crossroads. The EQS is selling modestly, competition is getting tougher, Tesla and BYD are pushing into the luxury market. The dual strategy, combustion and EV platforms side by side, hasn't paid off. That's why the Vision Iconic is more than a show car. It's a signal, a call to the world and to Mercedes itself. We're returning to what made us great: innovation, emotion, identity. If this car sets the direction, Mercedes-Benz could indeed become what the brand once was, a symbol of timeless luxury, engineering, and elegance. The Vision. Iconic isn't a car you can buy tomorrow, but it shows how Mercedes is thinking, and that may be the most important thing. A car that harvests electricity from sunlight, thinks like a brain, and all but drives itself, wrapped in a silhouette that could write art history. When tradition shapes the future, something enduring is born. On my channel, you'll experience tomorrow's automotive engineering today. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any iconic stories. Because the question remains, will Mercedes receive the recognition it deserves for this vision? Or is it up to us, the fans, the enthusiasts, the viewers, to keep telling this story?